My literary quote is, "We can experience nothing but the present moment, live in no other second in time, and to understand this is as close as we can get to eternal life." The author of my quote is P.D. James, who is an English crime writer that passed away in 2014. This literary quote describes who I am because I am one that worries about time. Not so much how much time I'm going to get on a homework assignment, but how much time I'm going to get being a teenager, being able to play in an organized sport, being able to compete in tournaments or a championship. My first experience with this is an ankle injury I had this year in basketball. In the jamboree, I sprained my ankle, and I was out for a week and a half. Doesn't sound bad. A week and a half sounds like a time you can write a paper or whatever, but a week and a half is a lot longer than it sounds. A week and a half was enough time for me to lose stamina, lose strength, lose speed, lose knowledge, and I was behind my teammates at that point, and I couldn't keep up with them when I got back, and I was so far behind that it took me a lot longer than a week and a half longer than that to get back to where I was. And because of this, I was shorter playing time, and I didn't have the season that I wanted to have this year. And this really affected me because I was so worried about my ankle that I didn't worry about making it better, to get better quicker so I could be back on the basketball court. And now that I'm looking back on it, I really wish I would have done more exercises, done more stretches, iced it more, and put heat on it, and worried about it a lot more. Now, my second story is the best things come to an end. Things such as things I love: football, baseball, basketball, high school. I mean, they all come to an end. You don't know anybody who's 90 years old and is still doing all that. Now, I worry about this because I do have friends that are graduated and they don't get to play sports anymore, and I see them and they don't look like the same person that I knew when I played sports with them. And I am not ready for that. I want to do it forever. I know it's not going to happen though. So I cherish the time that I do have with it. I work hard, I play hard, I have fun, and I enjoy the time that I do have whenever I can be in high school. You know, I go to all the activities, I'm in a lot of the clubs, FFA, FBLA, all that. I play every sport that I can, you know, everything that's offered to me. And I know it's going to come to an end one day, and if I don't do all that, and if I don't excel in everything that I do, I'm really going to regret it. Now, my last point is life isn't forever. It's the same thing with high school and sports, but it's life, you know? Once you're gone, you're gone. You look down on everybody and you watch your loved ones and you make sure they're okay. That's what you do. And you don't, you know, you talk about someone passing away, yeah, it's a sad thing, but until you sit down and really think about it, you don't realize that they're gone. And it hits me hard because I don't want to be gone. I want to be here. I want to be able to live as a human being for a very long time. And I want that very long time to be a great, very long time. And I think I worry about this too much, so much that I don't enjoy it sometimes. And that worries me. And what I need to do is live. I need to live life, have fun, and live, like I said, experience the present moment, live in the second time I'm in, and once I understand that, have eternal life. And even though I do worry, I just have to live. And something kind of silly that I do sometimes go by is the slang term YOLO, you only live once. And I do like to go by that because if somebody says, hey, let's go skydiving, you know, no, I don't want to go skydiving, it's scary, but how many chances do you get to go skydiving? You don't get to go very often. Go skydiving. Live. experience the moment you're in, live in the second you're in, and once you understand both, then you can have eternal life.